90% of people's money, when they get paid, it goes in their checking account and their savings account. Would you agree with that? They get paid? Mm-hmm. And then as soon as they get paid, the money starts going into different institutions. Like it goes to the bank for different obligations. It might go to make a house payment or a rent payment. It goes to the government in the form of taxes. It goes to insurances, and it goes to investments. Okay? You know what? Let me fix this thing because I know it's third grade scribble. Let me try and make it a little cleaner. So 90% bank, it goes to the bank. It goes to rent or mortgage payment. It might go to the government in the form of taxes, and it might go to insurance, and it might go to investments. Let me ask you guys, Roosevelt, Casey, out of the money you guys work hard to get, where do you think your money's going to work for you the best out of these options? There's no wrong answer. The bank, the mortgage, the investments, the insurance, government. Where do you think it's going to benefit you the most long term?
Investments.
Okay, Casey, you agree with that?
At the bank.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it. Again, no wrong answer. I think the investment world is where it's going to grow in your behalf the best. Does that make sense long term, right? Mm-hmm. Because of all these options, this is the only one that's going to benefit you for the most part, right? Mm-hmm. Where would you guys say most people put their money out of these options? Where do you think it's going? And now, Casey, your answer could be good.
Probably the bank, yeah. Probably the bank.
Okay. Anywhere else?
And maybe mortgage, a big mortgage payment.
Yeah. Right. Anywhere else?
And then taxes. Taxes, probably give you a hit on taxes. How you paying taxes?
Okay, so let's talk about that. So if you put money in the bank, banks do two things. Banks invest money and banks lend money. Whose money does the bank invest and whose money does the bank lend?
Ours, probably, and they're all the people that's putting money in the bank.
Right, well, who's the bank's clientele?
People like us.
Right. So the bank takes the money we, the people, give them and do two things. They invest our money and they lend our money. They earn a big profit on the money we give them. Would you agree?
Yes.
Who keeps all the profits? Us, the clients who gave them the money, or them?
The bank.
Oh, so the bank's goal is to use our money to build the bank's wealth, not yours or my wealth. Would you agree?
Agree. Wow.
Okay. Let's talk about mortgages.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, that's how the bank makes money, right? Using our money. So mortgages, the mortgage industry. On TV and radio, all I hear is come refinance with us, chase low rates, chase low rates. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Let's just say, Roosevelt, for our example, you own a mortgage company, and that's how you make a living for your family, refinancing people making a living. Let's say for some reason you hired me, and you wanted me to help you grow your mortgage business, okay? When I come to your office, what do you want me to do every day when I come to your office? What do you want me to get on the phone and try and sell?
A mortgage, call people to do a loan.
Yeah, you want me to go refinance people's mortgages so you and I get, because if I get paid, you get paid, right?
Yes.
So I come to you with a dumb question. I say, Roosevelt, I sold a 30-year mortgage to a family 3 years ago. Today, I can offer them a better interest rate. My dumb question to you, you're a sales guy. You're the owner of the, you get paid if I refinance these people. And I say to you, should I sell them another loan? What would you say? You own the mortgage.
You got to sell them a loan. Yes. It's refi. Get them a better rate.
Right. You're gonna say, "What are you doing?" It's a dumb question. Just sell them. Oh, okay. So now I do that. So I sell them another 30-year loan. So I add 3 more years of payments. But we get paid, don't we?
Yes.
How often would you want me to sell them another loan so we make money?
Every time, every chance you get.
Every chance I get. Should I call them preferred?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that
good credit.
Is that industry building people's wealth or stretching their debt?
Stretching their debt.
Right. And the bank's not building people's wealth either, right?
Right.
The government. I don't know. Enough said?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care if it's this administration, the last one, or even the next one. Who makes up all the rules?
Government.
The government. Who pays for all their bad decisions?
We do, the people.
Is that a place to build wealth?
Not at all.
So that's not, and neither is the bank, right?
Right.
Let's talk about insurance monies. Car insurance, home insurance, health insurance, life insurance. Do you know anybody that enjoys making insurance premium payments?
No.
I don't either. Is that a place that you and your wife say, "Oh my God, we got to get wealthy, retire, we should buy more insurance"? Is that what you guys?
No. Never have, no.
Don't do that. So that's not a place either. None of these places are. This is the only place, isn't it? The investment world.
Right.
Do you think most people know how to do it?
No.
Okay, do you? Do you?
No, we don't. No, we don't. I mean, we like to learn more, but we don't know.
Okay, no, that's normal. Okay, let me ask you this: where do you and your wife? Where do you and Casey? Where do you bank?
Bank of America.
Oh, good bank. And how long you been with Bank of America?
30
A
years.
long time, yeah.
30. Oh my God, good for you. Okay, cool. Who's your banker?
I have
I
no
don't know.
idea. I don't have
Wait. 30 years, you have no relationship?
No.
So you're telling me I've been with you now for 20 minutes and I've spent more time with you. You know more about me in 20 minutes than you do in 30 years where you keep your money?
Well, yeah, because yeah.
Wow, that's incredible, Tony. Did you hear that? That's typical, isn't it? Oh my God. So you just, whoever behind the counter, you just give them your social security number and all your money and say, bye-bye.
You're right.
Pretty much.
When you put it like that, man, it makes me
You guys
angry.
are
Yeah.
fun, man. You guys are something else. So let me ask you. So you know how to use a bank. I'm assuming you pay your mortgage.
Yeah.
At your job, they pull your taxes. You don't have to do anything, right?
Right.
And then the insurance, you know how to pay.
Yeah.
So the four things you don't want to do, you know how to do. And the one thing you need to know how to do, you don't know how to do.
Wow.
Wow, isn't that something? See, you guys are great people. So the reason why Tony got involved, because I showed him this, and he said, yeah, I want to learn to build my wealth. And if I can help people I care about, you know, I'd like for them to know, because I don't know if they know. That's why we're here. You know, we're not here to sell you, but let me just show you what we do. So now, guess what, you guys? I just found out in that mock presentation, and I appreciate Casey and Roosevelt playing along. They know how to do it because they've been here long enough. But in reality, I just found out the first place, Roosevelt, you said you want your money going is where?
Investment.
What's the one thing you don't know how to do?
Invest.
Okay, now I'm going to use that on the rest of my presentation to get you to go get all your other crap. And I'm going, wait a minute, what do you mean you don't want to show me that? You said you want more of it going here. You're not doing that, remember? Go get your life insurance policy. Well, you know, we got a good, I don't care you got a good one. You said you wanted this.
Wow, that's great.
Oh, hey, by the way, now I'm going to use this, and here we go, Roosevelt, Casey. When's the last time you had your banker, your mortgage rep, your accountant, your insurance rep, your investor get together with the two of you like we are, and they all sat down at your house like I'm sitting down, and they said our goal is to get more of your money building your wealth and less building all of our wealth? When's the last time that meeting's happened?
Never happened.
That's
Last time, never.
what brought me over here. This is the difference between what I do and other financial companies do. I do it all. Because let me ask you guys, your Bank of America, 30 years, you don't even know who you deal with. Let's not use that. Let's say your insurance person. Does your insurance person care if you have any debt?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Does your insurance person care if you're on track to retire?
No.
No. Does your insurance person even care if you pay your mortgage?
I don't think, no.
Do they care if you even pay your taxes?
No.
Does your mortgage person care if you pay your taxes?
No.
Does your mortgage person care if you're on track to retire?
No.
Does your mortgage person care if you pay your insurance?
No.
Does your mortgage person care if any of it? No. So each one of these has one goal: to get more of your money in their pocket for them to keep their job. Would you agree?
Yes.
And none of them are helping you build your wealth. That's interesting to me. Wow. Man, this is interesting. I don't know. I got you. I got you right where I want you from the get-go. I got you right now. I just found out everything about you, that what you know, what you don't know. I just found out you're not investing and you want to invest. I just found out a lot about, I could do a whole presentation from this without pulling up. And this is what I do. I got a couple of reps that make six figures and people don't even, I hate to say it, they don't even know who the company is when they rep. This is what they do. And people just go, okay, help me. See,
Wow.
I'm finding money, and I can keep coming back about your money. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yes.
it's just a quick presentation I came up with about 12 years ago, because I said, I got to find a way without using a company brochure, because when I use a brochure, people are reading everything else while I'm talking.
Right.
If I draw pictures, they have to listen. So I like old school, where I take a pad of paper out and I go through a lot. Whose dog is that barking? Is that mine? My wife's not here. Sorry. Otherwise, sorry. Bailey, you got about 10 minutes to die. So it becomes, I figure out what to do. So I find money and I help them. I don't know if that helped you, hurt you. I'm not asking you to do it. It's just we find money.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
You know, what's the easiest way to sell an IRA? Anybody?
Tony, anybody? What's the easiest way to sell an IRA? Unmute, Nash.
So they have one?
There you go. Own one. If you don't own one, if you don't own an IRA, you're not going to talk about it. Why would you? Hey, I do financial services, but I got a life insurance license, so I don't want to say it. So I'm going to do everything just to sell them insurance. Well, what about the invested difference? We'll do that later. I don't have a license. Don't do that. Don't do that. You need to be solid. You need to have a plan. You need to own an IRA, and because the easiest way to sell financial services and build your securities income is what we're focusing on today, is to own it. So you can talk about it. If you don't own it, you won't talk about it, right? It's like people in Primerica who don't make money do every presentation. Let me go let that dog out. Sorry. They do every presentation not to talk about the money because people are going to say, how much money you make?
Wow, it's so simple. So simple. I hope you guys listening can just grab all the information because that presentation just wow.
That was deep.
Yeah.
That was very good. Wow.
That damn dog. So think about it. The easiest way to sell everything we do is to own it. So that way you can talk from your heart, not your wallet, you know, and you just say, hey. So what I do is I show people mutual funds. I explain how mutual funds work. And then I say, and I say to them, I say, Roosevelt, Casey, before you ask, and you haven't asked me, and that's okay, but I'm going to tell you, every mutual fund I just presented to you, I own. So that way, if you do end up doing business with us, since you want to, if you're losing money and you call me and say, I'm losing money, I'm going to say, me too. I'm going to say, how big's your house? We're going to live together. I'm with you. I don't get better returns than you guys. I'm just licensed to help you get into them, but I don't get better returns than you. So now they go, it's called sympathy, right? Or empathy. I'm in their shoes. And I talk to them about IRAs, and I say, I'm just using you guys as so we can have conversation. So, and you can just play along. Be a client. So, do you guys own any IRAs? Are you familiar with IRAs? Do you have a Roth IRA?
No.
Have you ever heard of a Roth IRA?
I've heard of it, but we plan to do that, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Okay, let's talk about that, dude, because I'm a firm believer everybody should have one. Let me tell you why I feel that way. You've heard of them. What do you know about them? Anything?
I just know it's a retirement account.
Okay. So let me help you.
I had a friend who bought their house with it.
With a Roth IRA?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's incredible. How do they work? Do you know? So if I told you in a 30 seconds, because people say, how do they work? I said, I'll give you a 30-second rendition. If you could put money away the rest of your life, earn money, and never pay taxes, good or bad?
Good. Very good.
Roth IRA. There you go, buddy. What else do you need to know?
I'll take two, right?
Right. Well, you should. One for you, one for your wife. I agree. You should. That'd be smart. Let me ask you, Tony Lee. How old are you, bud?
34?
34. What's your thoughts on Social Security for you?
Probably not going to be there.
Okay, so what are you doing to, I'm treating you like a client, not a Primerica rep, so don't, we're just role playing. Remember, we got people on here. So, I need a 34. I don't need to know. I know you're good. If it comes, when I'm seeing someone in their 30s and their 20s and their early 40s, like Casey, or that's in her 30s, they're 29 still, I'm asking, how do you feel about it? Well, I don't think it's going to be there for me. So if I could show you a way to have a tax-free Social Security program, good or bad? Good. You need a Roth IRA.
Good.
You should have a goal. If you're securities licensed, which I'm assuming most of you are, you should have a goal, and I'm not giving you your goal, but this is what I talk to my guys about, to do 100 new IRAs a year. What? What? Oh, wow, 100? Yeah. 8 a month. Ew. I'm sorry, 2 a week. What? Well, I just sold 2 to...
Totally doable.
I just told 2 to Roosevelt and Casey in a matter of 5 seconds. Oh my God, how many kids you guys got? They got beautiful kids. How many? 3?
3.
Oh, and I just did investments in all 3. In his household, I just did 6 investments. Roth IRA on her, Roth IRA on him, college education for all 3 kids, and an emergency fund. Man, I had to get 8. I got 6 in that household. What else could I do? If you're going to drive your securities business, you got to drive it. You got to talk about it. You got to own it and show people. So I was intentional about the investment side from day one. Even before I had a securities license, I made sure all my clients got the investments going. Don't do this. I went 18 months without having an investment license. I came here because of the investment side, but I'm a procrastinator. I didn't go to college. I thought it was ridiculous that I had to pay to go, and I had to freaking study. It's like, I'm already paying you. Just give me a seat. I'll show up. I don't need A's and B's. If I show up to every class, I don't need to be valedictorian because I know a lot of broke, smart people. I just want to get through, and I'm paying you thousands of dollars. Give me a C or C minus, just pass my ass. I didn't care. And when I came here, they said, you got to study. I'm like, oh, God. So, but I came here for the investment license, and my wife was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know how it is, husband and wife. You get it. So I had to buckle down. And then, but I made sure all my clients got the investment done, even though I wasn't, but it was the right thing to do for the client. I had to put their interest in. And then once I was licensed, we do it, how you all do it. Anybody in my base shop, when we go see people, if they don't have a license, like if I was training Tony with Roosevelt and Casey, and we did the investments, and let's just say Tony didn't have a securities license, I would do the investments, and then I have Roosevelt and Casey sign what's called a BD9 form, and I say, Casey, Roosevelt, I'm going to have you guys sign this last form, and that form is just, I'm going to keep in my office, so when Tony gets his investment license, I'm going to transfer your investments over to him because he's going to be your representative, not me. It doesn't change the investment. It doesn't affect your investment. Instead of my name on it, the paper, it's going to be his. And I want him to be your rep because he's friends of yours and he deserves that. And they're like, absolutely. Now I'm using that as a dangle to Tony. Tony, security license. Go get it. And I'm gonna build him a clientele. And Tony, we did, Casey and Roosevelt and their kids. You got $1,000 a month coming in there, bud, every month, buddy. And we did another dude, you got a portfolio going. You have money. Tony, we set up a pack every day for people throughout the month. What if you could get paid every day, Tony? How many times you get paid on your job? Well, I get paid twice a month. Oh my God, man, no wonder why you want to get out of there. I've been paid over 38 times this month. Wow, I get it. See, every business, y'all. You can become wealthy by helping others become wealthy. It's in their best interest and yours. So, this is how I talk to people. I tell them how I get paid. I set up some IRAs for somebody just the other day, and I said, "Don't you want to know how I get paid?" And they want to ask, but people are hesitant to ask because it's weird. Go to your bank and ask them. Forget it. So I say, here's how we get paid. On every annuity, on everything we do. I have my reps. I say, tell the clients how you get paid. They want to know. I don't like it to be mysterious. It's all in. And I say, here's what happens. You put in your $100 a month, your $500 a month, whatever. The mutual fund company charges a fee, and then that mutual fund company pays Primerica, and then Primerica pays me. I don't get it all. I wish I did, but I don't. I get a piece. Oh, okay. I go, well, I don't work for free. You don't either, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I was wondering how you all got paid. That's how we get paid. It's pure I don't want anything. Because, I didn't like the financial services business prior to this because I didn't trust people like me. Oh, you're showing up all fancy, got your fancy watch. What's that big ring you're wearing, Roosevelt? Huh? Oh, let me show you. I got another diamond. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you got a trophy wife. Yeah, what kind of car you? Look at you. Fancy. Look how pretty his teeth is. Good smile, right? I don't trust guys like that. I grew up blue collar. I sit there and lay it out for people. I go, you don't think you can do it? Give me about 30 more seconds of talking to you. You'll be excited. So it becomes hope. I screw it up. I just tell them, I'm all right. I don't know if you know this. I'm assuming you do. There's 7 ways you can get paid in securities, right? 7 ways. 7.
Wow.
7. You get paid on the initial sale. They roll over 30 grand, 100 grand, $1 million. You get paid on that. Beautiful. You set up an investment. They dump more money in. That's subsequent purchases, right? Mm-hmm. You get paid on that. You get paid, you set them up monthly. So they dollar cost average. You get paid every month. That money's coming. I love helping 25-year-olds and 26-year-olds and 30-year-olds because, you know, I just did that $400 a month for a 23-year-old the other day. And I'm sitting there going, I get paid on that dude for the next 30 years. He's 23. I'm 40 years. If I live that long, I probably won't. Incredible. It's incredible. He's 23. And every month he's putting money in. I'm getting paid on that every month for the rest of his life. As long as I keep him. That's incredible to me. You get paid on trails. It's called 12B1 fees. 12B1 fees are as your money of clients that you help grow. You get paid on that. So right now in my office, we have about 175 million of assets under management.
Wow.
That 175 million, because everybody knows Rule 72, if we don't get another client in 10 years, if it averaged 7%, then that would turn into 350 million. So my pension in 10 years would pay me about 300 and something grand a year. I couldn't do that on my job. I was making 45 grand a year, no pension. You all can grow your pension.
Wow. Wow.
Series 65 license, it's advisory fees. You get paid 5 times more with that. So you want that license to try and do a whole mix for people. And then the 6th way you can earn money is building a team of securities licensed people, and you get paid on the business they do, the override, just like life insurance. You get paid overrides and investments. So our goal is always to do 400 to 500 IRAs a year. And I say 100 a year, knowing most people are going to do 2 or 5. But in my base shop, I think we have 26, 28 securities license reps. And I'm sitting there going, well, shit, we should be doing 100 a month. We should be doing 1,200. And you know what? As you know, 80% of production comes from 20% of the people. It's just the way it is. I just need more people too. And the 7th way you can get paid, RVP or non-RVP, is they have bonus programs in place that every 90 days they put in money to pay bonuses, and you can be a part of that. I think the last 3-4 years we've been making between $2,000 and $4,000 a quarter on the securities bonuses. Hold on, just gotta let me go here.
Okay. Wow, is that crazy? Now, 175 million of asset management doubles once, and his residual is $300,000 a year. He's making close to $200,000 right now on residuals. Iris, and we got 22 people I think are cases like on call with the security license. We need to be making sure we're on this, man. This is awesome. Great job, Jeff. Go ahead.
Well, think about it. Do people want to talk about money? Anybody?
Money.
Right. I use the money door to get in and talk about insurance. And then I don't let them do the investments, so I do the insurance. But hey, let me come on. Hey, you know, and I have a regional leader who makes 200 grand a year. He has this many people on his team. That's 0.
Wow.
I have another regional leader who's part-time, who works a full-time job, and he works afternoons on his job. And his rolling 12 right now is about 110,000 with us.
Wow.
This many people on his team. He thinks he's got people. He's got 3 people licensed, but we haven't seen them in 18 months.
Wow.
My guys are just getting ready. I go, I know, I can't wait. Okay.
Wow.
Well, there's money to be made, and these 2 guys. Here's what you want to do, and then we'll just, if you want to do Q&A, we can do that, or I can talk whatever you want to do. It's yours and my ability to take a sophisticated product and make it simple. That's all it is. Because most people, mutual funds are pretty simple. You know, on this webinar, I can't see everybody right now. There's 53 people that are plugged in. Maybe a couple of you are sitting together, so there's more than that. It's very diversified. That's what a mutual fund is. That's what a mutual fund is. You know, it's black people, white people, Asian people, Ukrainian people, Russian people, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's what a mutual fund is. It's very diversified. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So what you guys are like a mutual fund. But in mutual funds, it's individual stocks, right? Mm-hmm. Here's the key. We all want our mutual funds to provide growth and earn us more money. And I know you agree with that. Mm-hmm. Guess what? Your team is your mutual fund. But you're an individual stock. Your personal growth, you making money, helps the team make more money, which is the fun. That's why you look at it and go, wow, good thing we bought Apple. Good thing they bought blah, blah, blah. That's not, ooh, I wish they'd have put Zoom. Ooh, I got Zoom in my mutual fund. Look at it go. Well, you're the Zoom. You're the Apple. You have to be the one that breaks out and becomes the top performing stock in the Kirby hierarchy. You're the small cap. When you're new, there's small cap, mid cap, large cap. Large cap, don't take this wrong. It's Roosevelt and Casey. They've been here. They know what to do. They got all the answers. Okay, cool. Thank God you guys have them. They're your lifeline. That's the, can I make a phone call? Who wants to be a millionaire? I do. Can I call Roosevelt and Kirby? Yeah, they got the answers. That's your lifeline, right? They're the large cap. You're a newly securities licensed person. You're a newly life licensed person. Kind of new. You're a small cap. You're supposed to go from not making anything in financial services to, oh my God, I made 50 grand. Oh my God, I made 100 grand. Look at it grow. You want to become the one that everybody goes, son of a bitch, why didn't I recruit you? There's two son of a bitches in there. Son of a bitch, I recruited you. Or son of a bitch, wish I recruited you. You gotta figure out which one people are gonna say, damn, I wish I recruited you. I go, wow. See, I want to be the one that people say, I say to my team, I go, don't you wish you recruited me? I try to get better every day, every week. I'm trying to grow. I'm doing all these Zooms. I'm on appointments. I'm trying to help you. Man. And they go, oh, yeah. I go, well, I'm trying to be an example for you. You want to make professional money, you and I got to become professionals. That's what it is. And you have to study the securities business. You have to maybe just take a half hour a day, plug into some boring stuff, CNBC, maybe go on, your USA Today app or whatever and go to the money section. Just kind of be aware of what's going on. So when you sit with people, they're going to ask you crazy questions like, I get people asking me, clients, so what do you think the market's going to do? I go, what do you mean? What do you think it's going to do? I go, I think it's going to do one of three things. What? It's going to open up, it's going to go up or down, it's going to close. I don't know. I don't know. How do you... If I knew that, I wouldn't be talking to you, sorry, bud. I'd be somewhere on with billions. I don't know. All I know is it's going to open up, it's going to go up or down, and it's going to close at the end of the day. And I know that if I invest on a monthly basis over a long period of time, it should work in my favor. That's what I know. Based on history. Can't hurt you. And it's just providing value. So is there any questions? Anything? I'm talking with Kate yesterday and said, do you want to do Q&A? You want to do whatever you guys want to do? And, there's so much stuff we could do, but, in a 45 minutes to an hour, it's kind of tough to cover it all. It's just, I know it's like listening to me is like trying to take a drink out of a freaking fire hose.
Hey, so everybody, unmute if you need to ask Jeff a question. If you have a specific question, and it can be any question, but just make yourself look smart. Ask him a question, guys. He's an expert. Okay, they do, 25, 30 million a year in the securities business in his they shop. They got 100. They got twice as much as we got in asset management. Ask them a question, even if you don't have a securities license. Find a question. Ask them. Go ahead.
Hey, Jeff.
Michelle.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for the training. It was, oh God, I totally recruited myself. I'm licensed and I'm just gonna go out and scream, get 10 IRAs by the end of next month. That's my goal. But here's the thing. I have a few younger people that I have talked to. I totally explained the dollar cost averaging, everything, but they are dragging the leg. They're not making a commitment. Do you have any keyboard or anything that I can tie them down? I know they're educated, they're making good money, but something is holding them back to actually make the decision and start the contribution. I told them start with $50 and let's see how it works for you, how comfortable you are, but still, I think I'm missing something. What is your advice?
I would just ask them, Michelle, do you plan on ever role play with me? Do you plan on retiring? Unmute.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you know how to do it?
Well, I have, my work is going to offer me something. Some 401k.
Okay. And do you contribute to that something?
Yes, after I'm working here for a year, they're going to match and I will contribute.
Okay. So, do you understand it?
No, not really, but they said they're going to give me some offers.
you're a smart individual. How can you do something not knowing what you're doing? Why would you do that?
Good.
So at retirement down the road, do you want to pay taxes on that or not pay taxes on it?
Can I not pay taxes?
Yeah, that's what I was talking to you about. I can show you how to do that if you want to do that.
Okay.
So
All right, that makes sense.
A or B, do you want to become wealthy or not? A, you do, B, you don't.
Well, I think everyone wants to be wealthy.
Okay, well, I'm asking if you do. Let me ask you this. So do you think it's helping you get to your goal by not starting or putting it off?
Well, yes, I have to start at some point.
Okay, so when do you want me to call you and when you're ready to go? Because I feel like I'm chasing you now and I'm trying to convince you to build your wealth. It's really uncomfortable for me.
Oh, wow.
Boom, boom. Close the door.
Done. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, here's the last one. It's going to be quick and easy for you. They're young, you said.
Yes.
Okay, there's 3 ways to retire. There's Social Security, a pension, and personal investing. So you be them, okay, Michelle?
Yes.
What's your thought about Social Security for you to retire and build your wealth?
With what I've heard, it's not going to be there.
I agree. You're down to 2. You going to get a pension at your company?
Well, as I said, they're going to have some 401k offered to me.
That's something you have to fund. Are you going to get a pension?
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. No.
Okay, so you're down to 1 way, personal investing. Do you know how to do it?
No.
Okay, so when do you want to get
I'm
started?
just not ready to start yet. I want to do it, but when I'm maybe a little bit older.
Okay, let me show you the effects of that. And then in the presentation book, it shows the high cost of waiting. You carry that with you, and that's a form that shows that if they started investing at 25, $200 a month, they'd have almost $1 million at 9%. If they wait 1 year, it cost them, the 2,400 cost them 83,000. If they waited 5 years, the 12 grand they held on to cost them 350 grand. So now people, we're visual learners. That's why I show people stuff, because talking doesn't work. And I'm not saying you're doing that. You got to have something that you can lay out and say, oh, let me show you this. And then you walk them through it and they go, oh, all right, well, I should get this started. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, bro. And you got to close. Always be closing. We're visual learners. We're not. That's why I didn't like college, because I daydream.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
Coming to training, right? You know, Roosevelt starts talking, and I nudge my buddy. He goes, "This crappy."
That's all.
We become immune, just like our kids don't listen to us. They go over our friend's house, and the dad says something. They comes up, Mr. Johnson said, I'm like, oh my God, I've been saying that to you forever. So you got to visual see it, right?
All right, great.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeff, Greg DeCastro here. How are you, sir? Thank you for your time.
Good. How are you, buddy?
All right. Well, you said you had a regional leader in your and making 200,000, another regional making 110. I'm just kind of wondering, what's their daily activity like, you know, and disciplines like to get that kind of activity going and making that kind of income?
Well, that's a great question. I kind of got to step around it because, see, I'm Italian, and, you know, we're kind of messed up in the mafia a little bit. So one of them's Guido, and the other one, you know, we just kind of hardball people. We just kind of strong arm people. And
I'm from New York. It's okay.
You're good. You got it. It's really what I asked them to do, and it's a tip for all of you, on their jobs. I said, become an expert at the 401k. I go, people on their jobs don't understand the 401k. And it goes back to what Michelle and I just role played with. Yeah, I'm going to put my money in the 401k, her potential client. I don't understand it. You know, so I'll ask you. So I tell my reps, I go, become an expert on your 401k, because the HR people at your company don't have the license you have. The HR people don't understand the 401k. They understand the paperwork for the people to sign up for the 401k, but they can't explain to them how the funds work because they don't know that either. So I said, become an expert, start helping 2 or 3 people, create conversation. It would be like you and me work together, Greg, and, you know, I'm sitting there going, hey, do you know in our 401k there's a buyout at 59, you can move your money out? What do you mean? Yeah, 59. Do you know you can move part of your money out in the 401k at 59 and a half? I didn't know that. Yeah. Hey, did you know that if you put it in this fund, that this, How do you know that? Oh, I don't know if you know that, but I'm securities licensed. I'm an investment broker on the side. In the off hours, I teach people about building wealth. You do? Hey, what's that, Greg? Oh, you want me to look at your 401k? Yeah, I'll look at it for you. And then I say, well, Greg, I help people get out of debt. And this is a conversation. I might say to you, if you came to me work and we started, I go, you know what, Greg, what are you doing after work right after this? Meet me out in the parking lot. Why? Because these walls have ears. I don't want people to know I'm doing something outside. And I'm going to make you chase me after work. Jeff, let's talk. Yeah. So what? Well, I teach people how to get out of debt. I specialize in turning people's debt dollars into wealth dollars. I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and your wife, show you what we do. Oh. What's better for you guys, during the week or the weekend be better, bud? The weekend? You want to do Saturday afternoon or Sunday? Saturday? All right. Well, I'll come over. I've always wanted to meet your wife. That'd be cool. And then I'll sit down with you. And then I'll help you with insurance, investments, debt elimination. And then you're going to freaking walk around work to your social circle and say, hey, do you know that Jeff freaking blah, blah, blah? He helped me and my wife. It's freaking incredible. I didn't know that. And then guess what? 2 days later, all of a sudden, here comes Double D. Double D's coming to talk to me. Hey, how you doing? Good. I heard you helped Greg with something. Well, yeah. Could you look at mine? Sure. And then I help them. And then all of a sudden, they tell the Clark party. And then the Clarks are calling me. And then all of a sudden they tell, Gloria Dementor. And then Gloria's calling me. Next thing you know, I got everybody at the company. That's what they did. The one guy works for the Postal Service. He's not a postal carrier. He works at the bulk mail centers, like 5 football fields. He's a mechanic, fixes all the machine that loses all of our mail. And he so when he walks in every day on afternoons, there's 3 or 4 people waiting for him. Tommy, I need to talk to you. He goes, hold on, let me punch in. What's up? Hey, you gotta look at this for me. I gotta do this. Hey, Tommy thinks he's gonna make 20 or 25,000 in February. He's made $8,000 this month. Danny worked at a large utility company here. He's made 18,000 this month, in January. Danny thinks he'll do 10 million this year. He did 8 million last year, and their phones ring. They won't recruit and build team and go to RVP because their phone's ringing and they say, well, if I do that, I'm not going to make as much money, and it becomes, okay, don't hide behind the securities license. Do the right thing. Do both. You can do both. We all did it. They're just, but that's okay. So and that's another way you make money is overriding people who do that. So we did 20 million last year in my base shop. Danny did 8, Tommy did 4, I think I did 4. So what's that? 8 is 16. And then to the other people, we did another 4. And it makes you look, oh, you're a freaking expert. It's really me and 2 other goofballs.
Hey, Jeff.
Right?
Jeff,
yeah.
somebody was asking about all the apps like Acorn and Robinhood and how all the young people think this is the way to invest. How do you overcome that?
How's it work?
You do it yourself?
How's it work? Okay, so what do you do? I don't know. And I just asked them, and what I found out, they don't know. But in their social circle, that's what they're all doing. And I say, you know what? That's awesome. Good for you. So you are interested. Good. Well, let's do this. That's great. That's almost like casino money in my eyes. So I don't mind you doing that. But why don't we take another portion of your money and have some diversified professional managed money that I'll help you with. You go after that cryptocurrency. You go after all that Robinhood stuff with a pile of money you want. So how much of your money do you want to have some, better diversification on that I can help you with? $200 a month, $300 a month? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. And then you go ahead and play with your other money. Because I don't want to take that away from them. I know long term it's probably going to make me look better. And it may not. But they're going to get the big returns on that, and mine's going to be steady. But with big returns become big downfalls. And I really don't know enough about it to have a conversation with them because I don't do that. So I'm not going to take it away from them, obviously. But I'll try to encourage them to have another strategy on the side with professional money management.
D&D here, so Double D here. Hey, thank you for training, but could you please tell me the follow-up system you have with clients?
Yeah.
If you send them a thank you note or something, is that a dollar limit of investment they do, or you doing to everyone? And as a hypothetical, if you do hypothetical to clients.
Great questions. I have a follow-up system. I have an office manager, and constantly working with her. I had somebody that I hired to do it as part of it. Every 90 days, I have a top amount of clients that I want her touching and just leaving a message. It could be your spouse for one of you and any of you. It doesn't have to be an office manager. It could be, all right, I'm gonna take our top X amount of clients and I'm gonna make sure every 90 days, it's just a phone call. Hey, Dennis, Dinah, how you doing? Just leaving you a message. Jeff's, calling you from the office of Jeff Sarandria, just to see if anything's changed, if we need to update any beneficiaries. They're hoping just checking in on you, make sure you're good with COVID. So if you need anything, if you need to get an appointment with Jeff, let me know. That'd be great. Thanks. Hope all's well. Just reaching out. I want to keep my name in front of them because I know other people are trying to solicit my clients. And I want them to say, no, my guy follows up. No, my guy. And I don't always have the time to do it, and you don't either. So my wife's fully licensed, so she'll do it. Or really, I got people in the office just reaching out. I do send thank yous. I think a handwritten thank you I like because I believe it gives you more credibility. It takes a minute just to, hey, thanks a lot for entrusting me with your money and your wealth building. I appreciate your time. I'll do everything I can to help you. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate to call. Done. I'm done with that. Dump it in the mail, And the last question you asked me was
hypotheticals. If you have 100,000, $4 half a mil client.
Yeah, we use the hypothetical from Morningstar. We use that. And then again, find a family of funds that you like. I tell all of our wholesalers, don't expect me to, now how the Kirby's run their business is how they do it, and how you guys run yours is your guys. I just tell my reps, I don't care what mutual funds you use. Find something you like because that's what you'll market. I tell the wholesalers, don't expect me to get up in front of my team and say, only use Legg Mason, only use Franklin, only use American. I'm not going to do that. I want you guys to sell what you like because you'll talk about what you like. I don't want it to be. Some offices do. That's why I say that. So we use hypotheticals. Yeah. A lot of times I just use my phone. I got an app on here with a calculator, and I put it right in front of the client. Like for you, Michelle, if you took $200 a month over the next 40 years at 9%, 10%, oh my God, look how much money you have. Boom. And then they go, shit. I go, that's by tax-free, by the way. All right, let me know when you want to get wealthy. See you later. Call me. And then I tell my clients.
That's what I have done exactly, yes.
Pardon me? So my clients, like
I have done that, and
go ahead.
Her internet is probably.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
One of my clients I helped last week with about 160 grand, I inherited them, and they said, so how often are you going to call us? Because you're going to get that from people. I said, I'm not. And they went, what? Just like your guys' heads went up. They went, what? I go, I'm not. I go, you got a cell phone, don't you? Yeah, call me. I go, I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know when you change jobs. I don't know when you have another kid. I don't know when the market goes up or down or the world's changing and something changes in your life, but you can call me anytime, any day. I'll return your calls. I said, you called me 3 days ago and I'm in your house right now because I called you back the same day. She goes, you did? I go, call me. I'll return the calls. I said, if I'm on vacation, I was in Italy calling clients because they had called and left messages, and I'm trying to help them. They're like, well, I go, well, hold on, I'm trying to get on the internet. I'm in Italy. And they're like, what? I go, I'm in Italy. Go, oh my God, why are you calling me? I go, you called. Yeah, but you're on vacation. I go, well, you don't care. I'm responsible for your money. You got a question? What's up? See, you do stuff like that, you have lifetime clients. Keep what you got, get more from what you got, get new. Keep what you got, get more from what you got, go get new. Compound interest, rule 72, compound effort. That's all this is. It's compound effort. Have a game plan. Talk to your spouse, he or she, and say, listen, maybe you call my clients every 90 days and just leave a message. And if they answer, just say, hey, I'm calling from the office of Joe, Sue, Johnson, blah, blah, blah. And just touch a base. They wanted me to reach out to you just to let you know if she was thinking about you. And she's really taking on some new clients right now, but we still got your back. Oh, yeah, can you ever call me? Because I changed jobs. I got a little 401k. Okay. Hey, go get it. Every 90 days. Hey, we're having a baby. Oh, insurance. Boom. There's all kinds of stuff. Congrats. Let's get together. Just having a game plan, y'all. Saturday afternoons, call 10 of your clients. Call 5 clients a day. Big deal. Most of them ain't going to answer. You know that. You kind of don't want them to. Hey, just leaving you a message. Hope you're doing. Thinking about you. How you feeling about the new president? Great. Yeah, I'm glad you called. I'm concerned. What about the new presidency? What do you mean? Well, we're not happy. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about that. What do you want to know? What do you think the market's going to do? I don't know. It's going to go up or down. Why? You want to put someone a guaranteed annuity? I got a program for you. Yes. Okay, great. Keep what you got. Get more from what you got. Get new. Treat them the way
Jeff,
you
what was the name of the app that you said
Which one?
for like hypos?
Oh, the Morningstar one?
Oh, it's just Morningstar. That's what I use, but I thought it was something else. Okay.
No, I do that. And then on my phone, I just have a calculator, and I just show them numbers because, if I'm trying to create what Michelle and I were talking about, well, let me show you what $200 a month does over the next 25, 30 years at a 10% return or 8% or whatever percentage you want to use. And then the numbers, they go, whoa. I go, you want to put that off? What are you doing? Yeah, but what if the market goes down? It's great. It's in your favor. It's in your favor. So I teach dollar cost averages through buying chickens. That's how I teach dollar cost averages. Because people don't remember the whole concept, but they remember chickens. Right?
So, guys, 1 or 2 more questions, and then we're gonna, we're into our
Big
second training. But 1 or 2 more questions, and we're gonna have a short training today anyway. Anybody else have any other questions?
Man, it's a good time. Ask an expert.
So good.
Jeff.
I want to hear Jeff's chicken story.
So my chicken story is, so I basically just show people. So you call me up and you say, hey, chickens, you like to invest, Jeff? I go, I do. So you call me up and say, hey, listen, chickens are a good investment. We're going to spend $100 a month. You do 50, I do 50. I go, okay. And I'm skeptical. I'm the skeptic. I'm the pessimist. You're the optimist. So the first month, the chickens are $10 each. How many chickens did we buy with $100?
10.
We got 10 chickens. The second month, the chicken market dropped in half to $5 each. How many chickens did we buy?
20.
I'm skeptical. Your phone's blowing up. We're losing money. We're losing money. You say, hang in there. The third month, the chickens are $1 each. How many do we buy?
100.
I'm not happy. Your phone's blowing up. The fourth month, they're $1 each. We buy another 100. I call you up and I go, I'm out. I told you this was horrible. I've given you 50, 100, $200, $50 a month. You can keep all the chickens. This is ridiculous. Okay. The next month, they're $1 each. You buy 100 on your own. The next month, they're $5 each. You buy another 20 chickens. You have 100, 200, 300, 323. You have 350 chickens that you decide to sell at $5. That's $1,750. Your investment was $600. You almost doubled your money. Did you do okay? You do okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Wait a minute. Your concern was the market going down. We started high and we never caught up, but half the time we were at the bottom. But you did okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When the market goes down, you're putting money in every month. You're actually buying on sale. The stock market is the only place that when it's having a sale, people don't shop. You with me? Good. So I'll run into clients at different places, and they don't remember anything I showed them, but they go, chickens. I go, chickens.
That's great. Thank you.
It's not the whole fancy. Let me show you this. Let me show you the beta. I don't even know what beta stands for. Let me show you the beta. I don't know. It's sophisticated product, making it where people go, I like it. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, that was good.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeff, my name is John Chambers. I'm sorry, I didn't get where you were located at.
I'm just out. Well, my office is about 15 minutes out of Detroit, Michigan, and I live about an hour outside of Detroit.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So it's cold. It's cold. Lonnie Poole. That's Lonnie Poole's home area. Lonnie, remember I told you I had one of my VPs. He actually had some. I got some people up in Flint.
Oh, okay. I was just in Flint Thursday doing a retirement plan for a company.
Yeah, Mr. Poole. That's him shaking his head. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's right.
He's in Montgomery now, but they're in Montgomery, but he's from that area, Detroit, that area,
Gotcha.
that area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold. It's snowing. I'm supposed to get 3 to 4 inches of snow tomorrow, but it comes and it goes.